Hey there, welcome to Story Plots. Today's story is called Pokémon, the first movie, also known as Pokémon, the first movie, Mutewo Strikes Back, a 1998 anime fantasy adventure film directed by Kunihiko Yuyama and screenplay by Takashi Shido. The plot takes place during the first season of Pokémon, Indigo League. The plot: Team Rocket leader Giovanni recruits scientist Dr. Fuji to create a cloned super soldier from an eyelash of the mythical Pokémon muse so Fuji can resurrect his deceased daughter, Amber. In a laboratory, the weapon eventually gains sentience and is named Mutewo. Mutewo befriends the salvaged consciousness of Amber, named Amber 2, as well as the clones of other Pokémon in the laboratory. However, Mutewo becomes traumatized after Amber 2 and the rest of the clones decompose and die. To stabilize him, Fuji tranquilizes Mutewo, causing him to fall into suspended animation. After Mutewo fully matures and awakens from his long slumber in the laboratory on New Island, he learns of his origins. Infuriated that Fuji and his colleagues see him as an experiment, he uses his psychic abilities to telekinetically destroy the laboratory and kill Fuji and the scientists. Giovanni, witnessing the carnage from afar, asks Mutewo to help him develop and perfect his mental abilities. However, after Mutewo realizes his purpose as a weapon for Giovanni's benefit, he destroys Team Rocket's headquarters and returns to New Island, plotting to exact revenge against humanity and Pokémon alike. After rebuilding the laboratory and establishing a base there, Mutewo invites several trainers with hologram messages to battle the greatest Pokémon master in the world at New Island. Ash, Misty, and Brock receive a message and accept the invitation, but when they arrive at the port city, Old Shore Wharf, Mutewo creates a storm, causing the boats on the wharf to be closed off for safety. As a result, Ash's group is picked up by Team Rocket disguised as Vikings on a boat. After the storm sinks their vessel in the middle of the ocean, Ash and his friends use their Pokémon to reach New Island. Escorted into the island's palace by the woman who appeared on the hologram, Ash and the other trainers who are able to reach the island encounter Mutewo. The woman is revealed to be a brainwashed Nurse Joy after she is released from Mutewo's mind control. Mutewo challenges the trainers using cloned Pokémon coincidentally modeled after the deceased friends from his childhood. Team Rocket, having also reached New Island, explores its inner sanctum, with the Mew innocuously following them. After Mutewo's clones effortlessly defeat the challengers' Pokémon, he confiscates them and expands his clone army. Ash chases after his captured Pikachu to the cloning lab, where Team Rocket's Meowth is also cloned. Ash destroys the cloning machine, frees the captured Pokémon, and leads them to confront Mutewo and his clones. Mew then reveals itself and Mutewo challenges it to prove his superiority. All the Pokémon originals battle their clones, save for a defiant Pikachu and Meowth, who reconciles with his clone after realizing the senselessness of their fighting. Ash, horrified at the pain and anguish felt on both sides of the battle, puts himself in between a psychic blast caused by Mutewo and Mew's fighting, which petrifies Ash. Pikachu tries reviving Ash with his electricity but fails, and he and the other Pokémon, original and clone alike, are reduced to tears. However, Ash is revived by these tears and Mutewo is moved by the boy's sacrifice, realizing that he and others should not have to be judged by their origins, but rather by their choices in life. Departing with Mew and the clones, Mutewo turns back time to just before the trainers leave Old Shore Wharf and erases everyone's memories of the events. Back in Old Shore Wharf, the now-restored Nurse Joy reopens the Pokémon Center to shelter the trainers. The storm outside clears up, Ash spots Mew flying through the clouds and tells his friends how he saw another legendary Pokémon the day he left Pallet Town. Meanwhile, Team Rocket find themselves stranded on New Island, unable to remember how they got there, but enjoy their time nonetheless. The end. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.